The decision on schools and early learning services in alert level 3 areas is a really finely balanced one. We want to get our young people back into the classroom as soon as we can, but we also want to keep them and the wider community safe. We've been consulting with education and sector leaders, and based on the latest public health advice, have determined that students in years 11, 12 and 13 will be able to return to the classroom in an alert level 3 area from Tuesday the 26th of October, i.e. after Labour weekend. That'll allow those students back to school so that they can prepare for their end of year exams and complete their NCEA assessments. Learners in the age group are able to be vaccinated in that age group and will require them to wear masks whilst they're at school. Staff and volunteers working on site will need to have a negative COVID-19 test before returning. Children, young people and staff at higher risk of severe illness from COVID-19 should stay home unless they are fully vaccinated. Records will be required to be kept for contact tracing purposes. Face coverings on school transport will be mandatory, and staff and volunteers at schools in all regions will need to receive their first vaccination by no later than the 15th of November. I'm also confirming today that NCEA and scholarship exams will proceed, including in alert level 3 areas. With Auckland, Waikato and Northland experiencing further COVID-19 disruption during Term 4, the New Zealand Qualifications Authority has confirmed that these students will be eligible for an unexpected event grade that recognises the work they've done. While students will still be expected to attend exams where possible, the long-established unexpected event grade process will reflect what happens in any year where a student's attendance or performance in exams is affected by illness or injury. This grade is worked out based on their schoolwork throughout the year. So students in Auckland, Waikato and Northland who can't attend an exam because of a COVID-19 specific disruption will receive their unexpected event grade. Where they do attend the exam, they'll receive the better of their exam grade or their unexpected event grade. NZQA, we're working with schools to put public health measures in place to protect staff and students in the exam rooms. Those familiar with exams will know that social distancing is an integral part of the examination process and a normal part of exam conditions. While classroom teaching and learning was disrupted by COVID-19, students have continued to work hard and they deserve the opportunity to safely demonstrate what they've learned. So today's decision provides certainty to our senior secondary school students, while recognising that those who are not able to perform at their best will have their specific circumstances recognised. For years 1 to 10, the picture is a more difficult one. I'm not completely ruling out these students in Level 3 regions being able to return before the end of the school year, but if they do, we'll need to be satisfied that there are sufficient processes in place to be able to minimise any risk. We have to acknowledge that any settings where there are groups of children under the age of 12 create higher risk. These are people who are not able to be vaccinated at the moment. But there are some mitigations that can be put in place to help keep risks as low as possible. So we can consider things like rostered attendance to reduce numbers on site at any given time. In the warmer summer months, education outside the classroom in an outdoor environment where it is more difficult for COVID-19 to spread is also more possible. So Cabinet will consider the latest health advice and further decisions on schooling, particularly focused on years 1 to 10 and early childhood, next Tuesday.